Life is great. I wish black and white was so simple, but the truth is it's great. So even as I'm jokingly explaining to you, a 17-year-old boy, 18-year-old boy manipulating a woman, I've been an 18-year-old boy.
Doing that.
Have I done that?
You know if you did that, Alan.
I don't think I've done that.
You've never manipulated a woman in that way?
I'm not gonna say I've never manipulated a woman, but I don't think I've manipulated a woman for pussy.
Okay.
Shorty, I'm just gonna be real with you, okay? You're my girl. I get out on that court and everything's just getting crazy. All I gotta do is just think about you.
Sir, this is Betty. Bella. This is Bella, sir.
Go to class.
But I understand.
What'd you manipulate her for then?
That's a whole nother conversation. But I understand why a man would. I understand why a boy would.
Because humans want pleasure.
Yeah.
And humans are selfish.
Yeah, and to be real, you could also make the argument a relationship is both people manipulating the other person for something. There's something the woman is, it's quid pro quo on some level. There's something the woman is getting from it, whether it's the man's status, his money, his time, his affection, his validation, and what he's getting is the pleasure, and it's hard for us to say what he's getting is more or less than what she's getting, but we're both getting something. And I think if it's an equal exchange, no harm, no foul.
I'm single, you're single. What do you say we get married?
Well, I'm glad you finally decided on the direct approach.
Yeah, well, I'm a businessman at heart.
As am I. What's your offer?
Single rich male seeks matrimony.
Primary residence?
Westchester County.
Would you be open to considering a secondary residence in Manhattan?
Central Park West.
South.
Done. Time spent together.
8 hours, 5 days a week.
7 hours, 12 hours weekends.
55 hours aggregate, specifics to be determined later.
I'm amenable to that. Children.
1.
3.
2.
Done.
Vacations.
December, Hawaii.
June, the vineyard.
June, fine, but Hawaii.
Nope, the vineyard.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I'm afraid so.
Me too. Well, we gave it a shot.
I agree with that. I don't necessarily like the word manipulation in terms of relationship. I don't like the word manipulation if it's reciprocal. The problem, I think, is when
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, when it's I'm selling you something that's not true because I want to get this. And so I'm making you think that it's reciprocal, but I know that
Listen, I disagree with it. I'm not a fan of it. However, I've been a 17-year-old
so you
boy.
understand is
I
what you're
understand
saying.
it. And similarly, I'm sure you can empathize with, understand a woman who maybe she lacked love as a kid and now she's manipulating some guy to give her affection. Maybe it's not even sexual, but just being taken care of, you know? So again, like for men, it's the sex. For women, it's other things, which might seem not as bad, but it could just waste a man's time and money and the whole nine just as much as this woman, giving him pussy.
So that brings me to my actual last question.
Okay.
So I know that Kevin Samuels used to talk about this, about how men need to stop giving women non-sexual attention because basically she don't want you and she wasting your time basically.
Right.
Do you think that so this might be a 3-part question. 1, do you think that men and women can be strictly friends? And then if so, do you think that's best practice? And then 3, for that to work, what would need to happen?
And my brother, there's a very huge difference between friend zone and male-based. You are in a friend zone. Some are in male-based zone. Friend zone is never a good one. Do whatever that you have to do, but don't ever be in a friend zone with a lady. Please, rather fight for that spot of being a male-based because there's benefits. With friend zone, you are losing. Male-based, you are winning. Male-based is shoulder to cry on. Friend zone, can I ask for favor? Can you money for? That's friend zone. Choose your struggles wisely, my brother. No, you are being friend zoned. You are not being in a male-based zone. There's a very huge difference. As we know, and we are tipping you, we are telling you now that prepare for male-based. Leave friend zone alone.
For a man and a woman I'll answer this 2 ways. Can there be a friendship? Yes, if one of the two people are not attracted to the other.
Okay.
Can there be a good friendship? Yes, if neither are attracted to the other.
That's tough because in my head, the more you talk to someone and spend time
Sexually.
with someone
Sexually.
attracted sexually. So do you think that men can become attracted to someone sexually based on shared viewpoints and like the mental and emotional stuff? Because I think they can.
Is it possible for men?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it plausible? No.
So most likely, if he's not initially sexually attracted to you, he won't be. Even if
I think more crass men would make that argument for women as well. Like, you know, we've heard the saying, a woman in the first 7 seconds of interacting knows whether or not she would sleep with a man. I'm not gonna go that far, but for men, going back to the whole bucket thing, either we would hit or we wouldn't. Now, I think it's also a spectrum of like how eager we would be to hit.
right.
Which also depends on like his experience and
Yeah.
like if he's still a 17-year-old horn dog mentally. But yeah, as far as like platonic relationship where like he's just waiting for his opportunity, or she thinks that one day he'll see me.
Yeah.
The waiting for the opportunity can happen more often than the one day he'll see me. If you did the girl he wouldn't fuck, typically, men are pretty fixed sexually, whereas women, you know, women tend to be more sapiosexual
Right.
and more.
Yeah.
I think women are flexible generally, and goes back to the whole rings
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, for a good relationship, either, like I said, there is no sexual attraction, and that doesn't mean they're not attractive,
Right.
right? Because I think
Right.
there's a distinction between attractive and
Yeah.
attracted. There are people I know
agree.
who are attractive, but I'm not attracted to them.
I agree with that. So you think they can be?
Yeah, if they're not
possible.
attracted to each other, yeah.
So do you think that it would be the same, like, because I think that relationship would need to look different. Like, I don't believe in it. The male-female platonic, I don't believe in it. I just think if y'all were friends, like how I'm friends with my best friend, like my female best friend, and we went to dinner together and we went like to the movies together.
You'll fall in love with that nigga.
Yeah. I think
You'll fall in love with that
I don't
nigga.
believe
And
that's possible.
we've actually seen some women actually fall in love with their gay best friend.
I've heard that too, actually.
Yeah, and it goes back to men process love differently than women. Like, women start with the feelings, and how does he make me feel? But that's not how men are wired. And the first right of refusal is given to would I and I think the last right of refusal, actually, if I'm being honest, is given to how does she make me feel? Like, the how does she make me feel takes you from just some girl to my girl or my wife.
Hey, if you've made it all the way to the end, please click that like and subscribe button. Also share this with somebody that you think would gain value from it. Click the thumbnail at the top if you want the full video. Click the thumbnail at the bottom if you want a video that's closely related to this. Again, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching. Check out some more of our content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.